Hey guys, welcome to another video. Tonight I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review on another dash cam that I've just purchased. Just because my other one I got, it was a bit cheaper and it didn't seem to work. I bought this one from Dashcam Australia. I don't know if you guys can see there. Great bunch of guys. I bought this within a day and next day it was shipped to my work, so fantastic service. Got a few of their business cards. Now I've bought the Vicovation MF2 GPS model, as you can see here. So I'm quickly going to go through the specs of this Vicovation MF2 GPS. It's got an Umbrella A7 chip, it's got a f1.86G lens, 4 megapixel camera, it's got 5 different video resolution modes that it shoots at, it's got 3 FPS settings and 260 frames per second settings, it's got a 3-inch TFT LCD display, it supports micro SD and micro SD XC up to 64 gigabytes. And to power the camera, it's just a USB car charger with a mini USB, so make sure you have a mini USB ready in your car. Let's see what's inside this box. It's like I'm opening up the iPhone. Alright, put that on the side for now. Alright, it comes with a GPS, USB, I don't know what that is, but we'll soon find out. Just a charger to connect to the dash cam with a suction mount, computer cord. I'm guessing this is another window mount, and just some warranty and installation guide. Now let's put these things aside, get straight to the camera. Alright, so this is it. It's quite small, which is good. Nothing discreet, similar to the other one I bought, but I can imagine the quality is so much more better. Memory card, which I have to take out of my other one, and let's see if this thing has any battery to power it up. No, it doesn't. Alright, so I've got this connected to my laptop. Let's just see what happens when I attach some power to it. See if it turns on. Got some blue lights there. The on button is just on the side. Alright, USB. I think it's just going to data transfer mode again. I'm going to upload some videos. I'm going to go for a drive, see how it records daytime, nighttime, audio. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, it's just staying on USB connecting. Okay, now I've managed that you can get straight power from the laptop just using the top connector mount, which also swivels. I'm just going to quickly go through a few of the settings. So top right you got your EV, so it goes up to, I think it was 2, plus 2 EV and minus 2. You can also scroll through different modes, so you got your menu. If I had some footage recorded, you can just display it through there. Put the GPS mount in, see what that does. This might enable the GPS. It's a little bit big and chunky, so we'll see how it looks like when it's inside the car. Got a green light here to show the GPS is on. G sensor, you can change your keypad to D, the colors of it to suit your car. Speed alert, I think that's for the GPS enabled. You can set your speed, so it tells you if you've been speeding. Set your time zone, loop settings. It's got lane departure warning. I don't know how that works, but it'll be cool to have a look, see how that goes. And just a bunch of other settings. Video quality, got S fine, normal, fine, your deflicker, auto 60 Hz, 50 Hz, timestamp is just your regular timestamp if you want it on or off. I think this is only for if we're in Taiwan, which we're not in Taiwan, we're in Australia, so I doubt that'll work. I don't know what that is, just keep that off. Headlight reminder. My car turns off by itself, so I don't have to worry about that. Departure lane warning, I think that's enabled with the GPS, so let's have a play with that later once it's plugged in. Let's change this to the time zone. I think it's +10. You can change that on or off. I thought you could change the color, but you can't. It's not that high tech yet. Parking surveillance. I guess that just says on the G sensor, but I don't think it works too well because it's not a G sensor dash cam. Now I want to get an SD card plugged in. Set this car up in the car and see how it goes.
Alright, so we're going to be installing the dash cam in the car. We've recently had another dash cam which I'll link down in the description below. But that one had a micro USB cord, which is here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we have to transfer it over to a mini USB. So we're going to have to take this one out because I have hardwired the cable in, just so I don't have cables exposed and visible. Okay, so I've just taken that out of the roof liner. Now I've got it down under this pillar. I think it's the A pillar, I think. Or it's like the back part, I don't know, it's one of them. Kind of wedge this in there. There we go. Now here, this is where the airbag is, so we have to be really careful not to disrupt any other cables. Okay, so I'm gonna start taking down this rubber grommet, I think it is, into here. Now, what I've used to connect the dashcam hardwire, so it's this little cigarette lighter straight into my fuse box, which I bought from J-Car. I'll leave in the description down below. All it is just a little connector that I can connect, and also it goes straight into the fuse box. So basically we've got this J-Car cigarette lighter which is being hardwired into my fuse box, into the radio fuse. It's basically just has a piggyback adapter, which I've got one fuse for the dash cam and one fuse for the radio. So whenever the radio turns on, which is always, I have the dash cam turning on and off. So that's how I have hardwired it onto my car. Okay, so this is the new cigarette lighter with the mini USB port. I'm going to plug that straight in, tuck that away. Next we're going to do the exact opposite of what we just did. So first one, run it through the dash under one plastic thing, pull it all the way. Okay, so under here, out of sight. Just keep in mind all the cars are going to be slightly different in the way how you feed the wire through. They're not all going to be the same. This is how I would just do it on my CJ Lancer 2011 model. Now here, this is where I want to put it inside, so it's out of the way. So now I'm going to tuck it into the roof liner. Actually, we have a lot left over. Hang on, maybe I'm going to pull it down a little bit, and then I can cable tie it. I should have done this earlier because there's a lot of slack. Okay, that's there. Next, on the roof liner, tuck it in so it can't be seen from the inside or outside. Okay, I've got a little bit there, but that can always be tucked in without any problem. I have some space back there. Just wanted to allow some slack for the camera. Okay, so we've got the dash cam wired up, connected into the charging port. I'm going to have to fix this up because it's a bit loose, and the existing goo sticky stuff is still on there, so I might use like some sticky stuff remover, get rid of it. Now let's see if this thing works. I'm going to turn on the keys. If all goes well, it should power on when the ignition goes on. That's how it was last time, so it shouldn't have something. Okay, so it turns on. I want to go upstairs, get my SD card, plug it in because it just said no SD card. So yeah, it seems to be working, which is good. And it's pretty clear. This is a recording of the camera, also using the internal microphone. I'm recording off 1920 at 1080p at 30 frames a second, just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Alright, this is 1296 at 1080 at 30 frames a second. As you can see here, it's kind of put it in like a wide. I think this is its widest.
Which one's this? 720?
1296 by 1080. Alright, this is, what was this one? 1280 by 720, and this is 60 frames. You can actually tell it's 60 frames. It's ultra crispy.
Crispy.
I like ultra crispy bacon.